Hi students, today I'm going to show you how to create a photo montage in Google Drawings. First we're going to insert an image, so you're just going to find your insert tool on the top left, go to image, and then search from web. I'm going to search for a landscape, and I'm just going to click on that, and then I'm going to scroll down and choose a landscape that I like, that I think I can use for this photo montage project. Maybe this lake. Okay, so after you click on the image you want, it'll have a little blue check mark on the left-hand side, and then you're just going to click Insert on the bottom right. It will insert the image for you. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller so I can use more of the composition there to arrange my images. Because we're making a photo montage and we are going to be using multiples of the same image, I'm going to go ahead and insert 5 or 6 of the same image. You can do this with the insert tool like I'm doing, or you can actually just copy them. You can right click on your photograph, copy, and then paste, and copy or paste a few times. I'm going to do it 5 or 6 times so I have multiples of my image. Okay, down at the bottom. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide which area of the composition I want to replicate or duplicate for my photo montage. And I'm going to leave this first one intact, and I'm going to pull one of my smaller ones from the bottom, and I'm going to actually crop part of it out. And to do that, I'm going to go to the Format tool up at the top left. Then I'm going to go down to Image on the very bottom and Crop Image. Okay, and then that allows me to crop, and I'm going to double click on the part that I want to keep. Okay, so this is giving me just a little section of the photograph, and I'm actually going to copy it and paste it several times. I'm just going to do it 5 or 6 times so that I have several of that same area of the photograph. I'm going to take one of my smaller photographs at the bottom again, and I'm going to do the same thing, Format, Image, Crop, but I'm going to crop a different section. So I'm going to crop the left-hand side like this. Just double click in the area and it will crop it for you. And I'm going to copy and paste that one several times as well, 5 or 6 times approximately. So I have a few of those. Then I'm going to do this a third time, and then I'll start to arrange them and I can show you what we're going to do. So we're going to go to Format, Image, Crop, and I'm going to crop the bottom of this a few times. Double click to crop it, and then you just copy and you paste several times. Okay. And then in order, I'm going to move these over to the side. I don't really need them right now, so I can delete them, or I might use them in a minute. I'm going to make my original image larger. Just going to make these smaller. Okay, so I'm going to make my original image larger. Okay. Then I'm going to arrange these cropped sections on the edges and down beneath to create a photo montage. A photo montage is where we break up the picture plane, we fracture the space and the sense of time and movement within the work, okay, to create a very sort of different experience for the viewer, right? And this is something that David Hockney did. We read about him in our book a little bit, and we're sort of recreating one of his pieces. He was really inspired by the Cubists because they, like I mentioned, fractured time and space in their work. So you can just keep doing this. I would crop it at least in 5 or 6 different spots. I'm going to do it one more time because I think it might be interesting to do the mountains back here as well. So I'm going to do it a couple more times myself. But I want you guys to do it at least, crop at least 5 or 6 different sections of your piece, and then arrange them kind of like I have, to just fracture the space for the viewer. Okay, so just play around with that a little bit and see what you can do and what you like to do. And then I look forward to looking at your pieces. Thank you very much.